And it's that time of the year again. It's time to fire up the old central boiler. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna walk through everything I do before I fire up the furnace, take the chimney stack off, or cap off, and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Probably thinking, Nick, why so violent? And that's because of this little devil being inside of it. I hate wasps. Hate them. So just like in the owner manual, took everything off and oiled everything really good last year. So now I got to put all this stuff back on. Here's that one. Alright. Level them out. Everything good there. Everything good there. Alright, now I got to tighten them down. That one's good and tight. That one's good and tight. Now I need to take this blower motor off, and underneath here is a spot to oil to make sure everything's oiled well and don't chew through any bearings. So that's what we'll do now. All right, so what we have here is we have these two bolts, one here, one here. They are 7/16. So we're gonna go ahead and loosen those up. Make sure that we don't lose the nut on this side, and there's a lock washer on the other side. Take that out. All right, so you're supposed to put, it says up to 10 drops. I think 10 drops is a bit much. All right, so according to the owner's manual, you're supposed to put 10 drops of oil here and 10 drops of oil here. But we're gonna put some right here. Then we're gonna slide that back in there. And we're going to tighten that back up with a 7/16 wrench. I'll lift it up here. Doesn't need to be He-Man tightened because you got the lock washer on that side, so let's not break anything. Finger tight. She ain't going nowhere. All right, we're good. All right, so now we're gonna close this, pull this out, get our tools. We got all of our tools out of here, right? Gotta verify that. Oh, actually that can stay because that's what I use that for. All right, we're gonna put our tools over here. So at the end of the year, when I scrape this all out, we put this in here while it's dark. That ain't gonna work. I put that up. Put that up. Where are we at here? That's done. Everything's clean out of that. You can shut that. Open the bypass door. All right, and now we're getting ready to start. So one of the things you want to check is how full the water is. So as you can see, we're about right here. So we're not even probably a half an inch from full. And then when the water gets warmer, it will expand. So we're gonna go ahead and put a couple gallons in here, not very much, just to make sure that we're at full and give it a little bit of room to expand. All right, so what we got now, my wife actually was out, so I had her get charcoal. I'm gonna try a different way. I've seen some videos on trying this, so I'm gonna try it myself. I wish she would have got me a bigger bag, but didn't exactly give the best direction, so that's on me. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this right around the air charge tube and hope for the best. Pull from oh, we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Oh. Huh? Guess I can burn that too. And we got some cardboard here. So right now I don't have the water pump on. I want to heat this water first before I put a load on the furnace. So once we get into that 170s range, that's when we'll do that. I have the bypass door open. That's why the beeping. It's from 2015. I saved all the old newspapers when we used to actually get the newspaper delivered out here. Glad I did. I'm still using them 6 years later. Oh, got a bug in the ear. Alright, now we'll cut up some of that cardboard and we'll put some wood on it. Gonna build ourselves a torch. Go over here. Turn the furnace on. Let's get a hold of ourselves here. 56-degree water. Ignition air. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This might be the only... I might have to get it right the first time. I've never seen paper with such a hard time getting started. Holy crap. Well, that one's junk. Well, that didn't work.
What, the charcoal?
No, the striker.
I didn't even think I should have bought another one.
If this one don't work, I'm getting a road flare. We're done playing. Oh. Funny when you got the right thing to work. That should get the old charcoal going. what we're doing now is we're adding a little bit of wood. This is smaller stuff. So when I added a little bit of the firewood to the top of the charcoal, I could see that the charcoal was starting to turn white. So threw the logs on top with a little bit of extra cardboard, and then I threw the bypass door. Obviously you don't hear it chirping anymore. So right now our water temperature's at 58 degrees, and our reaction chamber temperature right now is 380 and climbing. So let's watch this a little bit, and seems like a good time for a really quick time lapse. About an hour and 10 minutes in. Right now we got a water temperature of 105 and a reaction chamber temperature about 744. So we're humming right along here. Got about another 60 some degrees to go before I put a heat load on the furnace. And yeah, shouldn't be much longer. I'd say probably by 1 o'clock or so. So right now what I want to do is show you during an active burn what the reaction chamber looks like. There might be a little bit of puff smoke, maybe not, we'll see. So that's how clean that fire is burning right there. And that's what's heating the water. So the plan is now, I'm actually going to go in the house and take a shower. I'm going hunting. I haven't got to go archery hunting one time this year. It's the 30th of October. I'm kind of firing the furnace a little early, but next week's supposed to be cold. It's the 30th of October, and I haven't been in the tree stand not one time. So I'm gonna go get a shower, and by the time I'm done with the shower, I should be ready to rock and roll, and this thing should be up to temperature. So that's the plan. We'll check back here in a little bit. So we're at 167 right there. I kicked the pump on down below, and I'm going hunting. It's 1:17. I started this probably about 11 o'clock. She's running just fine. I can monitor everything from my phone, from the app. So I'm done. I'm going. So, hey, don't forget, if you like what you're seeing, follow us on all social media platforms. Thanks for all the support on all the videos. You guys have watched the boiler videos more than any of the farming content or anything. So really appreciate all the support there. And yeah, stay tuned. There'll be more boiler videos this year. All right, don't have much battery. We're gonna roll with it. Here's that start button.